Hey guys, it's Luke here and welcome to episode 7 of the Hardcore Ironman Road to Max progress video. Guys, sit back, relax, we've got a lot of progress to get through, so hopefully you do enjoy. And let's get into it, guys. So guys, kicking off episode 7. So from episode 6, if you do remember, I finished the episode with getting myself a crystal bow. So moving forward, I was kind of thinking, what should I do in terms of PVM? What would be the next kind of option for me to go for? And I kind of, Godwars 1 would be the answer there. It would be quite, I wouldn't say easy and a solo, but more during a duo slash a trio situation could be a slightly easier for me at this current stage. So of course I had some quests to get through just to make it slightly easier to access the actual Godwars. So as you saw there, I did complete the cutscene, or the quest I should say, for Death Plateau, which was the end cutscene. So moving forward, there was a couple quests that I still need to complete, which would be the Troll Stronghold, which will be the next in line, which is the actual completion now of the quest. There is a couple other quests that I do need to do, which is Ector's Roost as well. This is the actual possibility of getting the quick tellies to Trollheim, but also gives me access just outside of the boulder, I believe, to Godwars, which could be a very useful boost. But that is something I do need to do in later terms when I want to kind of camp Godwars 1 for, you know, the tier 70 armor towards, I guess, more like higher tier kind of PVM like QBD, and potentially start getting into racks or stuff. But I guess just in general it would be very useful. But as you did see, I did get a frozen key piece at Zami, and then I decided to go do some Armadillo because Aviansi's popped up as one of my Slayer tasks. I didn't actually have an Armadillo item, so I had to go complete a quest, which is the Temple of Ikoth. This basically gives me an Armadillo pendant, which is used as an Armadillo item, and it's very simple to get for an Ironman. So that's kind of what I used. I went over and actually started my Aviansi task, and I did pick up a War Priest item, which was a War Priest gloves, which is a huge upgrade from my current situation, which is just Royal I meant Dragon Hide, or Red Dragon Hide armor. And also I did manage to get another key piece for Armadillo as well, so that's now 2 out of the 4 key pieces that I do need for a frozen key for neck. After the Aviansi task, I did decide to continue Slayer and get 73 Slayer. This means I now have access to Jungle Strike Wounds, meaning I can actually go full to upgrade my Slayer helm, as the component it drops is a Hex Crest. So moving forward, I did have a clue that I wanted to try complete. I said to myself that at the very start of the account creation, I would try to do as many clues as possible. So there was a clue that I needed, there was a couple of things that I needed, so there was a couple of quests that I needed to get through. But one of the quests that I did manage to get was Sheep Herder completed. It's a very simple quest for quite a few quest points really. And I did manage to get Elemental Workshop 1 completed, which was one of the quest items that I needed, which was an Elemental Shield for the Fishing Guild clue participation. So actually completing the quest that I needed to do, I finally managed to get the reward from the casket, and the actual reward clue wasn't actually half bad. The best item I got in there was a Zami Dragonhide body, which once again wasn't too bad, and we did get a couple of alcohols as well towards some free GP really. Moving on, so basically I was on one of my Calfight tasks for Slayer, and I did manage to actually get 75 range. This basically means that was one of my peripheral requirements that I needed completed, and that's another one step closer towards Privilegedness being unlocked, so I was actually very happy for that. So actually moving on and doing some more Slayer, I did finally manage to get my first Jungle Strikeworm task, meaning I had the opportunity to get a Hex Crest. And knowing my luck on my hardcore at the moment, of course the first task I go and actually do a Jungle Strikeworm task, I actually get a Hex Crest after like it was around about 40 to 50 KC. My luck on this account is actually stupid and I love it. So moving forward, once again, I was on a bit of a Slayer grind really, but I did manage to finally get a 60 attack, meaning I didn't have to really work with like a leaf bladed spear anymore. I actually had the freedom to go and try upgrade, and I did. I went to go get myself a Dragon Halley as well. So basically, yeah, that was the kind of moving forward on that. I did like loads of just like skilling and Slayer. It's been fantastic, and also I did manage to get myself 75 Slayer as well. But the beautiful thing about this is that it unlocks gargoyles that is such a fantastic money maker for an Ironman, especially in the Slayer Tower because of the Slayer contracts as well, which is like 16, 17k, 18k XP that you can get per contract. So of course, after unlocking Gargoyles, I kind of went to the Slayer Master to just check how many Slayer points I had. I had around 400 Slayer points. So my idea was, what do I actually buy? Do I put a Charmin Imp or buy a Cedar Side or something for my tool belt? I saw the quick blow kills and I decided to actually go for that. Basically, if I'm going to go make money, I kind of want to do it for Gargoyles. It's fantastic XP and cash. So moving forward, with a big chin, one of my dailies I do just to get some free hunter, I did actually manage to get 67 hunter. So this actually means I got the requirement to go do deadliest catch. The only thing I actually need now would be the 70 thieving, but once I have that completed, I can move forward and actually use deposit banks, especially for going towards my construction, meaning I have a deposit bank on the Apatow Island for my teaks. So this is what happened. Basically, my idea was I kind of wanted to get a fire cape completed, and let's just say it was one of the longest fire caves I've ever done in my existence on RuneScape, but it was one hell of a fight and I really enjoyed it. Basically, I'm going to show you the Jad clip in a second, so I'll show you how that went down and how intense things actually kind of got. So enjoy, guys. Thanks for the sub, whoever that was. Bye bye. 2 hours, 23 minutes, and 33 seconds. Boys, PogChamp! After such an intense fight case of over 2.5 hours, I finally managed to get myself the fire cape. The main reason I wanted to get the fire cape completed was to actually have access to kiln. So moving forward, to actually have access to kiln, I needed to get the elder kiln completed, and I needed to go get 60 agility, which you've literally just seen me collect. So I mean, I actually have all the requirements now to go do the elder kiln, and that was my goal to go do. So I went to go complete it. Basically, the reason I wanted to unlock kiln as soon as possible was because once I felt ready, I wanted to go for those upgraded capes, the magic, the range, and the melee capes. And of course, as an Ironman, kiln offers also onyxes as well, like 1 onyx per kill, which is fantastic, especially if you're going to start working towards hydric weapons or just like needing onyxes in general, so like recharges and stuff. So as you can see here, I did manage to complete the elder kiln, which gave me a huge chunk of XP, and yeah, I got a magic and a agility level out of it, and it also gave me a lamp, which was I'm pretty sure was like 100k XP or something like that. I can't remember exactly, but yeah, as the quest was completed, I actually had access to kiln. The only thing I needed to actually sacrifice was my fire cape. So unfortunately, this kind of hurts to see, but it's such a cool animation, is my fire cape getting torn to shreds after that 2 hours and 30 minutes of just pure intense grinding. But it was completely worth it. The cape in general I didn't really need. I guess also the fire case was a part of an elite task that I needed for Krumja as well, so it was a win-win situation in the end. Well guys, hopefully you have enjoyed episode 7 of the road to max on my Hardcore Ironman. Once again, I did have some insane progress in this episode, and to finish it off with actually having kiln unlocked and ready to go, and once I finally get to that point in stage, it's going to be a huge battle and I can't wait for it. But either way guys, thank you once again for all the amazing support guys on the videos, all the likes, all the comments, all the great positive feedback guys. It really motivates me to pull out and push forward and get more episodes done for you. There's quite a few more episodes I need to kind of get out for you guys anyway, so expect a couple more uploads than usual per week, roughly, maybe like 2 per week or so. But yeah, to catch up with where my Twitch is currently at compared to my YouTube. But guys, once again, thank you so much for all the insane support. Guys, hopefully you have enjoyed the series so far, and I can't wait to make some more videos for you guys. Either way guys, take it easy, have a fantastic day / night wherever you're watching this from, and I'll see you guys in episode 8. Bye guys.